welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Shaun. We are available on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, and I always upload an episode on my YouTube channel, Life with Shaun. So today's episode is going to be called Get Out of Your Own Way. This is going to be a powerful message because I know there's so many people out there that will get in their own way of their success. And they will tend to talk themselves out of things that they are afraid to accomplish. And I think that's the key to why many people stand in their own way, is because they are truly afraid of either rejection, failure, or just actually succeeding. Some people are afraid to succeed. And so we're just going to discuss how many of us, including me, get in our own way of our success. So let's talk about what getting in your own way means. It truly means being with who you are moment to moment, whether you like it or not, or whether or not it's easy or comfortable, familiar or disturbing. So what does that mean? Sometimes you are afraid to be with yourself and afraid to actually fail. It's okay to fail. We all fail in life. If you don't fail, then you don't know what to do when you succeed. Failure is a part of success, if you did not know that. So basically, you discover what you do that makes you suffer so you can choose peace instead. So keep that quote in mind. Now we're going to move on. That's just a little bit what getting in your own way actually means. But this is what I'm going to tell you. Stop blocking your own progress in life. Okay? That's you need to write that down, put it on a sticky note, slap it on your mirror and write that down. Every day, you need to say it every day. I'm going to stop blocking my own progress in life. Like, people tend to limit themselves and what they can accomplish, but in reality, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. It's really you that gets to choose where you place yourself. And there is no worse thing that can happen is you fail. Okay, yeah, you fall, you fail. That's the worst thing that could happen in the moment. But you're going to get right back up and you're going to try again. And it might take a few tries. It might take a few bumps. But you're going to succeed in the end. So stop making excuses. A lot of people make excuses for themselves because they're just trying to talk themselves out of it. So they be like, oh, well, that's not going to work for me. And, people like me don't get to do stuff like that. When in reality, that's not true. There's no such thing as people like you. Like, if you want to succeed in something, you put your mind to do it, you're going to do it because you already set your mind to doing it. So stop making excuses. Like, just do it. Like Nike said, just do it. Just do it. And stop being afraid to take that leap of faith, And another thing, we have to talk about this because everybody at one point in their life have cared what other people thought. They cared about other people's opinions. So what I'm going to tell you right now is stop taking others' opinions so personal. Like, their opinion don't matter. It don't matter at all. Like, the importance you place on others' opinions is the strongest limitation that you can put on yourself. So just stop caring what other people got to say. Because sometimes people just say stuff because they really technically jealous that you are where they want to be. So they'll try to talk you out of doing something because they scared of doing it. Just like with starting businesses, people always down people about starting business. Or they'd be like, oh, you still got that little business? Are you still doing this? Oh, because they scared to start it. Like, starting a business takes a lot of courage, a lot of faith in yourself. And a lot of people will never do it, or they will never take that leap of faith because they care so much what other people got to say. When you're an entrepreneur, you can't care what nobody got to say. You have to believe in yourself no matter what. Because who gonna believe in you more than yourself? Nobody. So, same with getting in your own way. You just gotta stop caring what other people got to say, because they gonna talk regardless. They talked about Jesus, they can talk about you. So just say, okay, whatever, and keep it pushing. And don't put their limitations on yourself. All right. Now, another thing, people has to start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. This can apply to so many things, so many areas in your life, especially with trying to succeed. You have to step out of your comfort zone, no matter what you're trying to do, even if it's writing a book, making journals, talking in front of people. Sometimes if you stay in that comfort zone, you will never succeed. You will never succeed. So you have to step out on faith. You have to jump out of that comfort zone to be successful. And moving right through the fear of whatever you're fearful of, you just moving through it, you will be successful in the end. You have to learn how to find your growth zone. It is very, very, very important that you find your growth zone. Not Billy Bob down the street. Your growth zone. So that you can grow. And just basically the one trick is you have to learn how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's just a lot of things in life. You just have to learn how to be uncomfortable. And I'm telling you, once you get to that point in life, you're going to succeed in whatever you put your mind to, because only thing that matters is you are accomplishing what you want to accomplish. It's so many things I could say about getting out your own way, because trust, I've been in my own way a lot of times, but I'm also the type of person that when I set my mind to do something, I'm going to do it no matter how scared I am. Like, I was the shyest person. I'm still shy, but I've grown a whole lot over the years. Like, but now as a woman, and if it's something that I want to achieve, like my business, I'm going to keep talking about my business because it's so important to me. Amour 24, when I started that, I was scared because I'm like, I have all these great ideas, but is other people going to see how great they are, you know? But then I came to a point where I was like, I don't really care if other people care. This is what's important to me. This is what makes me happy. And this is the mission and the message that I'm trying to get to people about the importance of self-care and mental health. So if these people over here in this section don't care, somebody else over here will. So I had to learn over time that other people's opinions really don't matter. They don't matter at all. Like, if it matters to me, that's really what's important, that it matters to me. So I'm going to leave y'all with a message. I know this will be pretty short. I kind of keep my episodes kind of short because some people got short attention spans, and if I did like an hour, I don't know who would listen for an hour. I mean, it might be people that like to listen for an hour. I listen to some podcasts. I just started really listening to them. But if it's real good, I'll listen to it for an hour, you know. We watch movies for 2 hours. Why can't we listen to a podcast for 2 hours, you know, if it's good? But, you know, I just want y'all to step out on faith. Take a leap of faith. I remember, I think Steve Harvey, I'm not the biggest fan of Steve Harvey, but he do have some good quotes and messages or whatever. But I think he has a book I read. Well, listen to on Audible. You know, I love me some Audible. I can listen to a lot of books. But I think it's what is it? Take a Leap of Faith or something, jump something. I don't know. But it's basically talking about taking a leap of faith. And when I tell you that is the biggest thing you can do, sometimes you just have to jump and just believe that great is going to happen. So stop standing in your own way. God gave you a gift. God gave everybody a gift, and you need to utilize that gift. You need to put that gift out in the world. So if you like to sing or whatever, because that's one thing I love to sing. I always wanted to sing, but at first I was really scared to like share that side of me. You know, I'm really critical of myself sometimes, and I'm going to talk about being critical and hard on yourself too. That's going to be its own episode. But I'm a perfectionist. It has to be perfect. It might be perfect to y'all, but to me, everything got to be perfect. And so, or I get really frustrated. So that was ways I was standing my own way, and I kind of still do that when it comes to music, because that is a part of me that's more vulnerable, and I don't know. I don't know what the fear is, but I'm really vulnerable when it comes to music. So I don't really share it like I should. Because, you know, I could be helping somebody through song. But, you know, that's one area of my life that I stand in my own way. And I think I'm going to start sharing music. I don't want to be no entertainer. I don't want to be none of that. I ain't got time for none of that, because ain't nobody going to be playing me. But I wouldn't mind to like share my music and just, you know, help somebody through song. But that's just something that I stand in my own way. Other areas of my life, I don't really stand in my own way, because I think I'm just so determined to succeed, to create a legacy for my children, that I don't stand in my own way when it comes to stuff like that. And I'm not afraid to grow. And that's a lot of people that stand in their own way. They're really, truly afraid to grow. Or they're afraid to grow up, you know. And being an adult sucks most of the time. I don't know why when we was little we thought that being an adult would be great. But no. So a lot of people are just afraid to step out on their own. Or to just fail, you know. But stop being in your own way. Just do it. I promise in the end it will all work out, and then you're gonna look back and be like, what was I so scared of? So take this message. If it resonates with you, I hope that you are able to heal from this. I hope that you're able to step out on faith and truly accomplish what you set out to accomplish. If this doesn't resonate with you, send it to somebody that you know that's going through this, and it might really truly make a difference in their life. So I thank you all for listening each Wednesday to Unapologetically Shaun. I hope this message, it really helps somebody. And yes, so I will be back. Have a great week. And yes, I don't know if this episode is going to be out next week during Thanksgiving or the week after. I have to see. But I hope this helps you, and have a great week. All right. Bye.